So this is the most savage crossing guard to ever live. Yeah. So basically, yeah, so let me just give you a little background info about this crossing guard. So this crossing guard is pretty much, mean. Yeah, he will literally yell at anybody for pretty much very small reasons. That's kind of the story's about. Most savage crossing guard. I don't get why I keep saying grandpa to ever live. So yeah, basically starts out. It was Wednesday, late start. Probably shouldn't have said that. Yeah, so it was Wednesday. Going to school. So then, yeah. So this car, he was literally, he was literally like a little bit on the crosswalk, but it was really no big deal because he was only a little bit on the crosswalk. So then, the crossing guard was starting to freak out because he thought he was gonna run over or something. So basically, the crossing guard was like, "Move back!" But by the time he said that, there was a car behind him, behind the car that was like a little bit over on the crosswalk, so it didn't really matter. And then apparently the old crossing guard didn't see him, and basically yelled, "Move back!" Yeah, he literally yelled that. I don't get why I keep saying literally. I'm not freaking Leafy, but anyway. So, he basically said, "Move back!" And then, it was honestly hilarious because he didn't even see that there was a car behind him. And yeah, but it was also kind of annoying because we couldn't even get to school. In fact, one kid literally just sprinted across. And, the crossing guard was yelling at him too. So at this point, the crossing guard was pretty much having a mental breakdown, having to yell at two people at once. Normally gets to you, a mental breakdown. So then, and then he was like, "Okay, I had enough." So basically, what happened was, the he basically took his stop sign and basically just smacked it on the car. He didn't dent it or anything, but it was the hilarious thing ever, and everyone just started laughing, me included. And then, and then he was like, "Oh my god, kids these days." So yeah, that was him hitting the stop sign with his car, but it doesn't end there. Basically, and then this happened last year. So basically, there was this this old grandma, and of course, grandmas, you gotta give them respect. Even though this crossing guard is pretty old, you still gotta give him respect. And this grandma, she was like, calling, to say the least, calling someone. I don't know, because quite frankly, I wasn't in the car. But she was on her phone, could clearly see him, and then the crossing guard was like, "Get off your phone and pay attention to the road," because there was 15 feet of space between the crosswalk and her car. She was the first car in line. So then he was like, "Get out!" He was like, "Move forward!" Yeah, and he was just yelling at her for 5 straight minutes. And then I'm like, "Okay, I've had enough of this stupid crossing guard," so I literally had to take a detour. So basically, the crosswalk is basically a shortcut. So I'd go around the shortcut and all the way back to where my dad was picking me up. So, yeah, this crossing guard is absolutely freaking mental. And of course, he's old. And I'm following Keemstar's philosophy that anyone old is a pedo. So, okay, that was too far. I'm sorry. But yeah, anyway, that was the most savage crossing guard to ever live. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.